My older sister Lauren has spent her entire life trying to destroy every single moment that was supposed to be about me. At my first communion, she faked a massive medical emergency so we would leave early. And at my high school graduation, she started a huge dramatic fight with her boyfriend in the parking lot. So my parents spent the whole celebratory dinner comforting her instead of acknowledging my diploma. When I proposed to my wife Danielle at a family barbecue, Lauren loudly announced she was going vegan right as I was down on one knee, completely stealing our spotlight. But her ultimate move happened when Danielle and I got engaged, and my quiet, sweet mother pulled us aside to gift Danielle her vintage family wedding dress, which was supposed to go to the first sibling to get married. 2 months before our wedding, my mom called me in a complete panic because the dress had mysteriously vanished from the back of her closet. I knew instantly that Lauren had stolen it, and I wanted to confront her right then, but my mom stopped me with a cold, sharp look in her eye and told me to let her handle it. For 2 months, my mom did not say a single word to Lauren about the missing dress and instead secretly took Danielle shopping for a completely new bridal outfit. On our wedding day, I was standing at the altar when the heavy church doors swung open and Lauren unexpectedly marched down the aisle right before the bridal party wearing my mom's stolen wedding dress. She walked down the aisle smiling and waving like she was the actual bride while the entire church gasped in absolute shock and disgust. Lauren sat in the front row glowing with pride, thinking she had just pulled off the ultimate sabotage, but Danielle then walked in looking absolutely breathtaking in her beautiful new custom gown. The real twist happened during the reception toast when my quiet mother, who usually cries at commercials and never speaks up, stood up and grabbed the microphone. The entire room went dead silent as my mom looked directly at Lauren and said loudly into the mic, "I see you are wearing a wedding dress from my closet, so I should clear something up for everyone in this room." My mom took a deep breath and continued, "That dress you stole is not from my happy marriage to your father. It is actually the dress I wore to my failed first marriage that lasted only 8 months to a toxic man." I try very hard to forget. The guests literally stopped breathing in shock as my mom turned to Danielle with a warm smile and said, "The real dress from my beautiful marriage was safely given to my daughter-in-law last month, and she is wearing the matching family veil in her hair right now." My mom looked back at Lauren's pale, horrified face and calmly said, "I hope that stolen dress brings you better luck than it brought me." Lauren sat there in front of 200 staring people, completely humiliated in a cursed dress that was never worth stealing, and she fled the venue before the cake was even cut. Sometimes when people try to steal your spotlight, they end up exposing their own desperation to the entire world.